Next up, we have some of the biggest news from last week, which is that Russia has, or its central bank at least, has put forward a proposal to ban mining in its country. And the reason it's given for that is financial stability, citizens' well-being, and monetary policy sovereignty. Now, I'm sure citizens' well-being is not as important as their financial stability or the sovereignty of their monetary policy, but it's nice that they included, and are thinking about the Russian people who thought that they wanted to have exposure to crypto, but are clearly wrong. Now, Russia is a major player in or at least was, or for the meantime is, a major player in the global mining game. They have the third highest hash power of any country, after Kazakhstan, who's second, and then at the top is the United States. Now, this used to be China. They had 70% of the global hash power. However, just like Russia, and probably for very similar reasons, they've decided to prohibit their citizens from, or their subjects, I should say, engaging in Bitcoin mining. Now, on the face of it, Russia turning off their graphic processors, and Kazakhstan, who's having a terrible amount of internal instability at the moment, would seem like terrible news for Bitcoin. But I think it's not really that much of a big issue. We have already gone through this with China. When China in May of last year decided that they were going to stop mining, the hash power dropped from 180 exahashes to 60, which was a 60% drop, which is about right, given that they were 70% of the hash power anyway. And it's taken us 6 months to basically get back. And it is no different now on the network than it would have been had China not done anything. Except, of course, it's significantly more decentralized. And, of course, we have one more piece of FUD, which has been proven to come to nothing. The mining centralization in China FUD, specifically. For me, it's no surprise that Russia are doing this and China are doing this, because, Bitcoin is anathema to these kind of regimes. Bitcoin is a freedom catalyst, and it gives to everybody who holds it an appreciation of personal sovereignty and decentralization. And, that's the kind of thing that these particular regimes are just not going to tolerate. And it is a shame in a way, strategically for them, because Bitcoin would definitely help in their wider aims to destabilize the United States and the dollar as the world reserve currency. But I think that doesn't quite stack up to the terrible prospect for them of having a free, decentralized, hard money circulating in their borders and competing with their surveillance CBDC currency. So yeah, it's a shame, but it's unsurprising. And actually, I wonder if you could create some kind of index where you're judging the freeness of a country against its disposition to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies.
What the hell I'm trying to say? Cellophane will light the way. No more stupid alibis. Only ends up someone cries.